thought I was there. It looked like he double clutched it or missed it, went off his own body, and then up and over. But I'll have to look at the replay.
What impressed you most about the way your D-core handled things after Josh left?
I mean, I'm almost not impressed because I see it so consistently. Especially from the forwards too, with the amount of back pressure that they give us. The D can be confident and keep a good gap, and it's something we see every game now.
How much flow do you think was taken out of the game in the second period when all the penalties started happening for your group?
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to see that, but at the same time, it almost gave us a boost by the third, just because we killed so many penalties, and it almost turned into our momentum.
As a fellow goalie, what do you think of Samsonov's saves on the 2-0?
Yeah, you got to tip your cap. He played really well. I knew we were in trouble after he made the 2-0 saves. Crowd got into it. You could tell he was starting to feel it. But got to be happy for him after what he went through.
He hadn't played since January 11th. Do you embrace this kind of highlight nationally televised game between these two teams?
Yeah, I mean, sure, but honestly, it's just another game.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought a little look into ourselves at the start of the last game, and you can't come into good teams as a visitor and play on your heels. And I like the way our guys came out and we attacked the game early, and I don't think we really let off the gas. That we did a great job. Our goaltender played fantastic. I know you guys just heard from LB, like he was phenomenal tonight, and their goalie played well, too. So crazy. A long game comes down to just one shot.
What did you see from your penalty kill in the second, especially?
Yeah, I think Arnie 4, 5, 6 games ago challenged our penalty kill a ton about if we're going to take the next step as a team, and especially this time of the year, you have to really bear down on it. I think our guys, whether it's getting in lanes, making sure. That power play game moves around a ton. There's a lot of moving parts to it. The ability of our guys to be able to adapt and read, where those plays are coming from is something I think that has gotten, much better as the year's gone on, and that just comes down to the guys trusting each other where they're going to be. Some of our shared clears were really, are fantastic. That kills momentum as a power play. When you're on the power play and the other team, dinks it around and throws it out, like that really kind of, especially when you have one extra guy out there, it kills a lot of momentum. And I think that, we took a lot of momentum away from them with our penalty kill tonight, and I think they did a great job.
What did you see from your D-core after Josh left the game?
I think everybody had to elevate their game tonight. I think that a lot of guys were asked to play a little bit more than they're used to, and birthday boy Sammy, I thought was a lot more comfortable in his game tonight, and I just thought as a group we didn't give up a whole lot as the game went on, and I like when our guys are skating and moving and not standing around. I thought we did it. I thought we were, as a group, all five of us, we're always moving. We're always trying to get our feet up ice. And when we went D to D, we were always going north with it and making sure that we kept our feet moving. Because, like I said, when we stand still, we get in trouble.
You mentioned Dylan Sandberg. What do you think of the play where he landed the backdoor tap in?
Yeah, you know what? That's awesome. And I think he had just taken one off of the, off of the stomach earlier. I think, he's just a guy that he's going to give everything he's got, and I just think that saves a goal. It allows us to get a point at least, in a game, and give us a chance to go into overtime and get one.
Did you think Ehlers when the toe drag in overtime?
I've seen that move before. I like it. I don't like it as a defender because it's tough to play against. And I think he's got that move pretty. I mean, he sells it so well. Because sometimes, a lot of times he does come down and shoot, so you have to honor that as a defenseman. And the guys that can do that all in one motion is, it's very hard as a defenseman to be able to read it. It takes one half a second, that blade opens up, and you're toast. So he makes a great play. Again, goalie makes a good save.
Yeah. Thanks, Nate.
Body will be reevaluated.
Okay. From that block shot, up by
Yeah.
Knies, right? How do you think your defense handled the?
Really well. I thought that's by far the best road game, or best game of the road trip. We played really, really well, and I give the five guys a lot of credit. And our forwards did a great job supporting them, back checking, back pressuring, getting the puck out of their hands. So it was a great team effort defensively tonight. We didn't give up very much 5-on-5, and when the few chances we gave up, LB made some good saves. But again, that's the best game of the road trip.
Yeah, challenge you guys to be faster. How impressed were you by the way they played in the first period?
Really well. That's again, we broke the puck out a lot quicker, and we were on top of them. We had lots of good chances. Give their goalie a ton of credit tonight. He made a lot of big saves. He made a lot of timely saves. But I really liked our first period. That's one of the best first periods of the year.
Yeah, what did you see on the 2-on-0? I mean, actually, it looked like they didn't overcomplicate it, but the goalie just made a great save.
Listen, kid, the goalie made saves. It's as simple as that.
When you lose someone with a skill set like Josh's, how much do you have to adjust the way the rest of the D play in the middle of a game?
Well, again, when you lose your defense early like that, you've got to rely on your forwards to help the defense out an awful lot. He's obviously our most highly skilled defenseman, and it's a hole back there, but you have to play through injuries in this league, and our team did a great job of that tonight.
How do you describe your penalty kill, and do you feel like that disrupted the flow of those?
Yeah, I mean, again, we're playing great, and all of a sudden we're taking 3 penalties in the second, and we lost our flow. And again, you got guys sitting on the bench too long, so that was disappointing. We talked before the game, let's stay out of the box. We ended up taking 5, which is too many, and that had an effect on our offensive side of the puck as well, because we're killing penalties so often, and the offensive guys are sitting on the bench. But again, it was a great team effort tonight, so we play like that on Saturday. I like our chances.
What did you see on the winner? Is kind of an unlucky bounce for you?
No, we lost coverage. We were there. We let the guy with 38 goals get behind us. We were there. We just lost coverage.
Thanks.